Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
What?
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. What else do I have to say about this movie? Oh, I don't know. How about blooming freaking dinosaurs in this movie? Oh, holy damn hell, what the frick-frack paddywhack happened here? What were they thinking? What in the holy damn were they thinking? Oh, I see what the fans mean, because even I, a dinosaur lover, can't say that this is a good movie, or even just an okay movie. This was the worst one so far, easily. It doesn't take a genius to see that. Let's start with this ridiculous story, shall we? It starts 65 million years in the past with an obvious female pink dinosaur named Amy. She is running away from a T-Rex, and then the meteorites come down while they are standing in a beam of light that then disappears after the meteorites hit, sending them flying into it. It only took me 4 minutes to start laughing at how bad the animation is. It's the worst of the series. It came out in 2016. It looks like something that came out in the 90s. It looks horrible. It's absolutely horrible to look at. And of course, freaking dinosaurs. So we cut to a present where apparently some dude leveled half a forest with no one knowing to build a golf course and is desecrating a sacred burial site. Oh, also the boss is a gas station person, or just simply looks like him because they like to reuse models a lot. Like the fact his brother looks exactly the same. Not like Mario and Luigi the same, like exactly the same. But then it gets worse, because then we see these two. And yes, we are told later they are the exact same hunters from the last movie. So Humphrey isn't a murderer! Huzzah! But then, what the hell happened at the end of the last movie? Did he just jump out of them teeth fired and give them like sloppy kisses or something? Did he just have like a nice conversation with them? What the hell happened at the end of that movie? Seriously, what the hell happened then? But now we have the big guy who is now literally dressed up like the biker. Like I previously mentioned he looked like, and now he literally looks like him. He's literally wearing the exact same outfit. Oh my god. Do we just have like the same 3 models they recycle over and over? Oh guys, come on, talk about lazy. So those two are now diggers, not hunters, and are digging their way into a sacred burial ground, which just happens to be a place where dinosaur skeletons are. Even though there aren't any around and they're digging around without any care in the world, yet know that there are dinosaur bones below the surface, but like yeah, they just don't give a damn where they, you know, what tools they use and what they do. Okay, so one of the dudes breaks through, releasing some light, and I guess magically it resurrects Amy down there, who then is like, oh, crickets! That's her catchphrase right away. She says it all the damn time. And sees the light coming towards the remains of the T-Rex, and so she climbs up to the hole to try and stop it. But we'll say here, you would think that like her climbing out of the hole, you would obviously like the humans would see her. They would see her coming out at that specific moment, but of course not. It cuts away from it, so nothing happens. You're left wondering, okay, what the hell happened? Because she is coming up while they're there, yet somehow no one notices her. She doesn't. Movie. You can't just cut away from a moment like that when it's just like, obviously there's humans right there, she's right fucking here coming right up. She's gonna be noticed. She is going to be noticed. You can't cut away from a moment like that. We're not even 4 minutes in, and I'm already wanting to switch it off or switch myself off because I just don't want to continue from here. Oh god, and the animation, worse so far, it's so bad. I always mention the running, but now even the walking is bad. Just the walking, all the little mouth movements, just everything is bad. Just every little bit of animation is bad, guys. So, apparently Kate and Humphrey decide to go look for a new cave because all the troubles I had with rogue wolves, which were only a problem in the second movie. All the others were actual just other packs that happened to be in the area that those guys went into. But yeah, so apparently the guy who destroyed the forest and such built fake caves. Yes, fake because they are made out of recycling materials. What that even means, I don't know. They even have a freaking clapper light installed. I don't know what the hell this movie even is. But these fake caves are built right next to the freaking golf course. Like, why would you destroy the forest for a golf course just to put caves right next to the freaking thing so wolves have homes? Like, at least you still gave them a home, but what the actual hell? People will not come to a golf course where wolves roam so close by. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about it more just hurts my brain. Because literally, for just like, there's the mountains, here's the golf course. Guys, come on! So here we see Kate and Huffley wanting to move into one of these caves so it's somewhere safe, away from the road wolves, and their pups can live a happy life. They even have a wolf trying to sell them the cave. They have wolf retailers. Who then gets angry because Marcel and Patty show up and she's like, oh, we're gonna poop on everything. I wonder how money works in this world. It hurts thinking about it. What? What? Wolf retailers? Like, people trying to, a wolf trying to sell them a home? What does she get out of it? What? What? Huh? We also get the first poop joke here. There's a few little toilet humors in this movie. This is the type of sequel I was talking about when I mentioned it has a bunch of kids in it. And would be kid friendly with silly potty humor. Because yeah, it's there. So Marcel and Patty show up and tell them to take the place because it's right near a golf course and they do love their golf. Oh. Oh, and guess what the place is called? Wolfburbia. What is this movie? Who were the writers for this garbage? Seriously, this is just so bad. What happened? What the hell happened? And then like the pups come in and we get this weird animation of one of them just sliding backwards on a log. It's just, what? And Walter's looking a little goth from how dark the upper part of his face looks, and he's got eyelashes and even more so than his sister. And then strands of black hair coming down his face now. I kinda dig it. I'm kinda glad they changed up his look a little bit. I guess to look a little different than his brother. But yeah, now they actually changed him, gave him a bit more of a specific kind of look. It's weird, because it just suddenly happens. But whatever. Marcel teaches Humphrey to golf and it looks awkward as hell. Maybe a little funny, but mostly because of how stupid it all looks. And is. The pups wander off. Rod does his little tree climbing thing and sees Amy the dinosaur up in a tree hiding. But here he's like, oh, we wanted to meet the locals and make some new friends and we are not so bad. So then Amy shows herself scaring the pups. Rod falls out of the tree pretty damn far, but he is fine compared to the last movie where Sticky hurt himself falling out of a tree. So they run away, and then Amy chases after them, saying that she isn't bad and all that, and she didn't mean to scare them. But then she ends up spinning out of control, smacking the pups with her tail, and making them fly through the air like frickin' rockets.
Now let's all do the spin out.
What? The spin out?
Crickets! Watch out for my tail!
It is ridiculous, so ridiculous, because of course they are not hurt when they hit the ground. Yet, oh god damn it, just nothing has happened like this in the last few movies. So now it just has like all this cartoony kind of things to it. Like it's just so it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. What happened? What happened? So afterwards we see Amy and the pups chatting and she is explaining her story and what is going on, and this is where it gets even more weird. Yeah, weirder than it already is. basically they kind of survived the meteorites in a way, but like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like their spirits survived. Okay, I guess I get that. But then most of the movie she is talking about wanting to go home and how she has to return to it to be able to survive. Like they talk about like the sacred ground as if it's like some kind of portal or something. Or like she still lives in her time, but then her spirit is in this one at the moment or something. Because she doesn't say she was buried underground. No, she says she was living underground. I don't get what the hell is happening at all. It's kind of confusing, but at the same time, I'm not putting in the effort to understand it. My brain hurts enough just watching it. Anyway, she is saying they need to stop the diggers from accidentally resurrecting the T-Rex because somehow the light will resurrect him. Again, just so confusing. So does she like live down there as a spirit with him? Because that must be a pretty crappy life then to be constantly chased around in a small cave by a meat eater. So Pops decide to help out, and so they need to get the diggers away from the grounds. So how do they do that? By driving away in their truck. Yep, the Pops know how to drive apparently. Because they end up stealing the truck and drive away with it. It's a pretty dumb scene. But here comes one of the worst scenes in the movie. Yes, here comes the dancing scene. But what I did realize, there's more than one. Basically, the golf course is all fake, including the water parts of it, like the fish are fake, but Marcel and Patty still swim around in it, and then randomly music starts to play. That attracts more birds and puts them in a trance-like state. Then water around them sprays up like a water fountain all over in all kinds of different colours. And here, we get a Disco Vegas kind of dance scene thing. It's so bad. It's so bad. The awkward part is that there isn't like any singing. This looks like a scene that should have singing, but there isn't any. So it just comes off as just so awkward and horrible. Not that singing could save a scene anyway. Just why is this in here? Why does this scene exist? How could they do this? How? So the Pops end up showing her around, taking her to a train we have seen many times, showing her them howling, and then she howls. Of course. Duh, why wouldn't she? And then 5 minutes after that, we get another dad scene. This time, with Amy dancing with her birds and such, but she doesn't really understand what happened to her, like Marcel and Patty. Again, it's just cringy and horrible and weird and out of place. And just so out of place like the first time it happened. Just why? The movie. Come on. But some random stuff happens. They introduce Amy to their parents at first, and all they do is just stare out of fear, which is kind of funny. Keyword there, kinda. But yeah, they tell them what's going on and what they need to do. Later during the day, we see shocker, like an actual real shock here. We see 3 new models for humans. Holy crap! They actually made more models for this movie. Holy crap! Whoa! That I did not expect at all. That is a huge shock. Oh, Jesus Christ, movie. You actually did something. You actually put in some effort. Oh my gosh. Like, holy crap, we actually see more people and they don't look like anyone in particular. Good job, movie. Good job. But yeah, I do love that. Yeah, there's a bunch of new people. Like, yes, there's actually 3 new models. Problem is, there's more than three people in the scenes all the time. You get like plenty of scenes where you see the same 2 people standing near each other. They made new models and they just copied and pasted them in the same scenes. I take those claps back. You get one. You get 1 clap. Anyway, I won't explain much more because I just don't want to talk about this movie anymore. They try stopping the humans, but it's too late. They awaken a T-Rex who looks so freaking derpy. He reminds me of Hey from Moana. He looks so derpy. What the hell, animators? We are supposed to be scared of that thing? No! It looks so so stupid. He looks so harmless because he's so stupid looking. Like, we are supposed to... No, I'm not scared of him. Like, I just want to pet his head and tell him he's special. In more ways than one. Yikes, animators. Jesus. So the movie continues, Dinosaur attacks a human, and then so the others have to figure out what to do. So what can they do? They attract the dinosaur to the fountain because it seems to affect birds. And since dinosaurs are ancestors of birds, luckily, and apparently they are anyway, it affects the dinosaurs. It affects the T-Rex. And here we finally get the dad scene. It's someone singing a song during it. Oh lord, this climax is hilariously bad. Especially because the T-Rex looks so goofy the entire time. It's just one of the worst things I have ever seen, and I wish I was joking or just lying or something. No, this is easily like the top 5 worst things I've ever seen in a movie because it's just so damn cringy. And just 6 sequels in, and it just, and the 4th one wasn't bad, 5th one was just dumb. This one's just bad. The sequels are so mixed. They're all over the freaking place as to what's bad, what's good, what's bad, good, what. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Just what was the idea here? For what I heard, the last 3 movies were kind of made by other people or a different company or something. I'm not exactly quite sure about all that. Which does explain what's redesigned to not look like his brother, which I do appreciate. But the horrible, absolute horrible animation, the stupid ass plot, having no respect for the series and just being the goddamn worst. So by distracting him with the singing and dancing, they're able to get him into the light thing that appeared at the beginning, allowing them to return home. Or to a land of the dead, or to space. I don't know. It looks like a UFO beam. They could be... I don't know. This movie was awful. It's one of the worst things I have ever seen. The animation is just so horrible. The plot, now, maybe in other films it could work, but in Alpha and Omega, when nothing like this has ever happened, sure, we got a ghost spirit thing in the 4th one, sure, but that one felt believable in a way, and it was a really good story. It had great characters, for the most part. There's those 2 annoying ones, but for the most part it had a great character, great story, and just I felt for those characters and for that story. And it had great animation, the best looking of the sequels for sure. And yeah, the story tugged at my heartstrings. This is an abomination. This has to be the worst sequel to a movie I have ever seen. I am not kidding. The more I think about it, the worse it gets. You'll probably have so much fun watching this as I did though, because it's just so bad. I will give this movie a score of 1 out of 10. Because I just explained why. It's horrible, absolutely horrible, but at the same time in the best way. Hope you enjoyed the video because I did not enjoy this movie. So I went through a lot of pain to give you this review. So you better give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I'll love you if you do. Hit that bell icon and this sock says be who you want to be. Alright guys, bye for now. It surely can't get worse, can it?